Welcome to Pop Culture Breakdown, where we dive deep into the latest trends in movies, music, and television and explore how they reflect society. I'm your host, Emily, and today, we've got an intriguing topic: escapism or reflection. How modern pop culture mirrors our social struggles. Joining me is John, who brings fresh insights into the impact of media on our everyday lives. Hi, John, welcome.
Thanks, Emily. Really excited to be here and talk about how the things we watch and listen to shape and are shaped by the world around us.
It's fascinating to think about how pop culture can either serve as an escape from reality or force us to confront difficult societal issues. We'll break this down through examples from recent films, music, and TV shows. Are we using media to escape, or is it a mirror reflecting our struggles? Let's start with movies. Let's kick things off by talking about movies. 2023 gave us two major hits, Barbie and Oppenheimer. On the surface, they seem like complete opposites, but they both touch on deep societal issues like identity, gender roles, and morality. John, what's your take on how these films are reflecting social conversations?
Both movies really struck a chord. Barbie tapped into the ongoing discourse on gender roles and feminism, and Oppenheimer wrestled with the moral dilemmas of scientific progress. They both started huge debates online. Barbie sparked discussions about women's rights, and Oppenheimer got people thinking about responsibility and the consequences of our actions.
Exactly. It's not just about entertainment. These films challenge us to think about our own values and where we stand. Do you think the filmmakers were more focused on sparking those conversations, or were they just telling a story?
Great question. I think it's a mix of both. Storytelling naturally reflects the times we live in, and while these directors likely wanted to make impactful films, the social climate elevated the conversation. It's almost impossible for media not to reflect the societal issues we're all dealing with.
Let's shift gears to music. Artists like Billie Eilish, Kendrick Lamar, and BTS are known for addressing topics like mental health, inequality, and activism. John, how do you see music influencing or reflecting the societal issues we're all experiencing?
Music has always been a form of social commentary, and in the last few years, that's only grown stronger. Take Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly. It was a landmark album for discussing racial inequality and systemic oppression. Billie Eilish, on the other hand, tackles mental health and self-acceptance, which speaks to the anxiety and pressures young people feel today.
Do you think artists like them are using their platforms to create real-world change, or is it just a reflection of what their audience is going through?
I think it's both. These artists are amplifying the voices of their audience. They're giving people a soundtrack for their struggles and pushing for awareness, but they're also tapping into the emotions and experiences people are already living through.
Now on to television, where things get even more complex. Shows like Succession, The Last of Us, and Euphoria have captivated audiences by addressing issues like power dynamics, survival, and generational struggles. John, how do you see TV reflecting the anxieties of the modern generation?
TV is where these societal issues play out over longer arcs, so you get deeper engagement with themes like mental health, inequality, or the corrupting nature of power. Succession is the perfect example of how wealth and power corrupt family dynamics, while Euphoria dives into the darker sides of teenage life and mental health. These shows hit hard because they're dealing with the real struggles people face every day.
Do you think viewers are watching these shows for escapism, or are they drawn to the fact that these stories reflect their own lives?
It's a little bit of both. Some people watch shows like The Last of Us to escape into a post-apocalyptic world, while others find that these stories hold up a mirror to the difficulties we face in modern life, whether it's the struggles of growing up or surviving in a world that's constantly changing.
Wow, what a deep dive! We've explored how movies, music, and television not only entertain us but also reflect the realities of our world. From the gender discussions in Barbie to the mental health themes in Billie Eilish's music, it's clear that pop culture plays a huge role in shaping how we see ourselves and the world around us.
Absolutely. I think the line between entertainment and social commentary is getting blurrier, and that's something we should all be paying attention to.
So, listeners, what do you think? Is pop culture driving real change, or is it simply reflecting the evolution already happening in society? Let us know your thoughts. And don't forget to join us next time on Pop Culture Breakdown, where we'll be diving into the influence of streaming platforms on how we consume media. Until next time, I'm Emily, and thanks for listening.